some of those inspection reports actually match up with some of the things they said.
Mm-hmm.
Do you say that those inspection reports are wrong too?
Well, that's pending. Because are the inspection reports wrong? Most of them, yes. Where did they get their information to bash me on? You think they can't fucking read? You think they didn't get those inspection reports so they could base their stories off of them? Now, my inspection reports, I just had a USDA trial last year. We're waiting on that verdict. So let's wait for the verdict and see if Tim Stark's guilty. Is Tim Stark guilty of certain shit? Yes, he is. Did I have some water with some algae in it? Yes. Was there a cage that may have had a nail sticking out of a board? Yes. Like I said, I'm not perfect. But I can prove, if you want to do a real fucking story, I can show you the proof where those inspectors were coming on my property and falsifying those federal documents, those inspection reports. I can prove it 100%, not 99%. I proved it to the judge in the USDA trial. Why do you think the verdict's waiting so long to be passed out? Because I represented myself pro se. The only thing I asked that judge at that time was for justice to go both ways. And that means that when they were, all these accusations on their inspection reports, I was proving over and over and over in court that it was bullshit, because I told the judge I was going to show up at that trial with the only thing I need, and it was called the truth. And that's what we did. And now the judge is put in a dilemma of, oh shit, what do I do? Tim Stark was right. He did prove every allegation against those inspectors, where they were sneaking onto my property, conducting business without my permission, which is a violation of my constitutional rights, which is a violation of my personal property rights and everything else. I proved where they were writing me up for false accusations. I proved every bit of that in court. So I can't wait. Now, am I going to get fined or whatever? Probably. Because yes, there were certain things that I did that, I ain't perfect. You're going to, and if the judge, like I told the judge, if you feel that I did anything wrong, please find me, teach me. Because that's what I asked those inspectors. When they would tell me something was out of compliance, the only thing I ever asked any of those inspectors to do, show it to me in the book. That's all I ever asked them. You know how many times over all the years they showed it to me in the book? Big old goose egg. Never showed me the first damn thing. So when they was telling me something's out of compliance, well, how are you supposed to be able to fucking fix it if they can't show it to you? How are you supposed to know what's required? I am licensed through the United States Department of Agriculture. I get a book issued to me called the Blue Book every year, which is the Animal Welfare Act Book of Regulations. That's the book I refer to them to. When they would tell me anything's out of compliance, all I would ask them, show it to me the book, so later on the night I can go up there and read, and I know exactly what we're talking about. I can fix the problem. Next time you come back, we will not have that problem anymore. But no, they never showed it to me. So guess what come out of the damn picture then? Tim Stark's attitude. You damn right. And that's where I'd tell them they was fucking idiots. And I would cuss, and I would sling a whole bunch of F-bombs and tell them to get the fuck off my property. Because I will not tolerate anybody coming on this property thinking they're overpowering me. This is my property. These are my animals. And I will not tolerate it. Like I tell people, unfortunately, I'm licensed through the United States Department of Agriculture, but I'm not damn regulated by them. I'm opinionated by each and every inspector. Every inspector that sets foot on my property has a whole new set of opinions. I refuse to be opinionated. You want me to abide by regulations or laws? Then give me those regulations and laws and shut the fuck up. If you think something's out of compliance, show it to me and I'll fix it immediately. But I will not tolerate somebody coming here and just telling me, oh, this is wrong or that's wrong. You got to fix this or you got to fix that because I said so. I quit listening to that because I said so shit when I left my mom and dad's house when I was 18 years old. I don't tolerate that because I said so shit. I am not licensed by any inspector. I'm licensed by the United States Department of Agriculture, and it's not my fault they can't do their fucking job right.
How many animals do you have on the property
Now,
today?
about 170, 190, something like that maybe.
So at most 190?
Something like that. Somewhere around there.
On your license for 2018, you registered 293. So you've lost a lot of animals.
Oh, I transferred out a lot. I'm downsizing. With all the bullshit I got going on, I decided to downsize. Gave a bunch away, sold some. Well, I didn't sell them. A friend of mine did. I don't sell animals. She sold them, and moved them out just to downsize. Regroup, restructure. PETA has dropped me to a level that I didn't care to be in. So I'm going to regroup and come back and whoop all their asses. It's just that simple. I have nothing to hide. Will I take you around and show you? No, because I don't trust reporters. It's just that simple. You want us to show you damn interaction? You want us to show? Look on my fucking Facebook page. It'll show you a lot of that shit. We can give you videos. If I'm such an animal abuser and an animal neglector and all that kind of shit, how is it that I walk in a cage with like 3 adult lions? If I abused them, I don't think I'd be able to come back out of there, huh? If those animals were scared of me because I abused them, they wouldn't come running to me, would they? I can show you every fucking animal here. When they know I'm on the property, they're all pacing. They want to see daddy. Why? Because they love their daddy. Every fucking animal on this property responds that way. So if you're an animal abuser, animals don't run to you. They run away from you. If you're a child abuser, children don't run to you. They run away from you. If you're a spouse abuser, spouse don't run to you. They run away from you.